Hello friends, welcome back to yet another episode of Movies and Melodies. A couple of weeks ago, I had played, maybe a month ago, I had played piano songs, male. So this time I had to follow it up with female piano songs. There are so many of them, by the way. Really hard to kind of narrow it down for the episode. Maybe multiple episodes have to happen for this. For the first song, I take you back to pre-independence India, 1946, and the #1 hit of that particular year, Anmol Ghadi. This was a Noor Jahan Surendra starrer with Suraya in a very significant parallel role. Story was about, childhood friends who were separated and then reunited later. They fall in love, but ultimately are never fated to be together. There were a lot of these kinds of very sad, angsty movies in that time. I don't know what it was about the 30s, 40s, maybe even early 50s. Catharsis. Anyway, the movie was, for the time, I guess, it was a good movie, as evidenced by the fact that it was the #1 movie of the year. I found it a little blah. But, Suraya, Surendra, Noor Jahan, all fantastic actors. So, in that sense, it's entertaining watching. Music is beautiful. Naushad Saab, Tanveer Naqvi's lyrics. And this particular song, Noor Jahan ji herself has obviously sung it. And it's picturized on her playing the piano. Very happy song. Jawan hai mohabbat, हंसी है ज़माना.
जवां है मोहब्बत, हंसी है ज़माना, लुटाया है दिल ने खुशी का खजाना. जवां है मोहब्बत, हंसी है ज़माना, लुटाया है दिल ने खुशी का खजाना.
Miss Mary. This came out in 1957. Hilarious is the only word for this movie. It was great watching this movie. Meena Kumari, Gemini Ganeshan in the lead roles. Kishore Kumar and Jamuna are in very stellar supporting roles. Kishore Kumar is just outstanding, actually. The movie's story was written by a southern scriptwriter called Chakrapani. It was a mishmash of two Bengali stories, one by Rabindranath Moitra called Manmoyi Girls' School, and the other was Shardendu Bandyopadhyay's Detective. It is such a mishmash of fake couples, separated families reuniting and all kinds of things. It's great fun. One of the few movies where Meena Kumari has acted in a light-hearted rom-com. It's a delight to see her in these kinds of movies. I just wish she had, given up that whole tragedy queen thing and just gone in for more light-hearted movies. It's just a testament to her tremendous acting talent, actually. The music for this movie was by Hemant Kumar and Rajendra Krishan's lyrics. This particular song has Meena Kumari playing the piano and singing while Jamuna is sort of dancing and Gemini Ganeshan is sitting by looking very skeptical about the whole thing. It's sort of a male bashing kind of song. Lata ji has sung it. Ye mard bade dil sard hai bedard zamana.
ये मर्द बड़े दिल सर्द बड़े बेदर्द न धोखा खाना, मीठी मीठी बस्तियों में भूल के नाना. ये मर्द बड़े दिल सर्द बड़े बेदर्द न धोखा खाना, मीठी बस्तियों में भूल के नाना। होते हैं छोटे दिल के लंबी जुबान वाले, देते हैं माल खोटा ऊंची दुकान वाले। होते हैं छोटे दिल के लंबी जुबान वाले, देते हैं माल खोटा ऊंची दुकान वाले। छोटा मुंह और बात बड़ी, ये है दस्तूर पुराना, मीठी मीठी बत्तियों में भूल के नाना।
Lajvanti, I think it was released late 50s. Nargis ji, Balraj Sahani in the lead roles. It's kind of a regressive movie, you know, where the husband always suspects the wife, kind of a story. She's thrown out of the house, undergoes various hardships, and then much later on, they're reunited and their conflicts are resolved. It's kind of annoying in that sense, but still a watchable movie. Music was superb. S.D. Burman with Majroo Saab. And this particular song is earlier on in the movie, picturized on Nargis ji singing and Balraj Sahani is listening to her. Koi Aaya Dhadkan Kehti Hai. It was sung by Asha ji.
धड़कन कहती है, कोई आया धड़कन कहती है, कोई आया धड़कन कहती है। धीरे से पलकों की ये गिरती उठती चमन कहती है, धीरे से पलकों की ये गिरती उठती चमन कहती है, कोई आया धड़कन कहती है।
'65 saw the release of Waqt. It's a B.R. Chopra movie, huge hit. It was sort of a statement on the hubris of man and how that is broken by sort of the grinding of time's wheels, so to speak. You know, a happy family ends up getting separated due to natural disasters and so on, and you know, and then the movie progresses. Huge ensemble cast. You had Balraj Sahani cast opposite Achla Sachdev, then you had Rajkumar and Sunil Dutt Sadhana were paired, and then Shashi Kapoor with Sharmila Tagore. Massive cast, and you know, all big stars. The movie, of course, was a huge hit, as was the music. Ravi Saab's music with Sahir Saab's lyrics. So, fantastic combination. There are two piano songs in the movie, both picturized on Sadhana ji. So I'm just sharing the party scene one with you guys today. Asha ji has sung the song, Chehre pe khushi chha jati hai.
चेहरे पे खुशी छा जाती है, आँखों में सुरूर आ जाता है। चेहरे पे खुशी छा जाती है, आँखों में सुरूर आ जाता है। जब तुम मुझे अपना कहते हो, अपने पे गुरूर आ जाता है। चेहरे फिल्में तुम्हारे आने से हर चीज पे नूर आ जाता है। जब तुम मुझे अपना कहते हो अपने पे गुरूर आ जाता है। चेहरे पे खुशी छा जाती है।
Anupama was released in '66. It's a Hrishikesh Mukherjee movie. Very, very good movie. The story was actually, apparently, the story of some distant relative of Rishida himself. And he had always been wanting to make the movie, finally made it. Sharmila Tagore, Dharmendra in the lead. And Tarun Bose is absolutely fantastic as the abusive father. Devan Verma, Shashikala in a light role. Both of them have very light roles. They're cast opposite each other, but very, very stellar supporting roles. And the music, Hemant Da with Kaifi Azmi, what a combination. Absolutely stunning songs in the movie. And this particular one is picturized on Supriya Pandit, who plays, she has a very brief role in the movie. She's Tarun Bose's much beloved wife. The story is actually about a young girl, a baby basically, who is blamed for the death of her mother and treated very, very badly by her father. And she grows up to be this very timid, very frightened young lady. Sharmila ji has done a very, very good job. She is very expressive, you know, expressing all these emotions just through her face because she doesn't have that much dialogue in the movie. Well worth a watch if you haven't seen it. So this song, like I said, is picturized on Supriya Pandit. She is singing on at the piano, and Tarun Bose walks in and, you know, listens to the song. Lata ji has sung it. It's actually one of my favorite songs. Dheere dheere machal ae dile bekarar.
धीरे धीरे मचल ऐ दिले बेकरार कोई आता है। यूं तड़प के न तड़पा मुझे बार बार कोई आता है। धीरे धीरे मचल ऐ दिले बेकरार।
Sathi. This movie was sort of a revival of Rajendra Kumar's kind of flagging career. The movie was a remake of a Tamil movie and called Palum Paramum. Incredibly melodramatic. It was the overall impression that you get when you walk away from the movie is of a lot of crying, frankly. It's an incredibly weepy movie. Vaijayantimala, Rajendra Kumar in the lead, with Simi Garewal playing the parallel lead. And it's the story of a young doctor who's very dedicated to cancer research. He's assisted by his wife, who's a nurse, and then, you know, she falls very seriously ill. So naturally, he turns his focus to her and, you know, helping her get better. But then she feels guilty about him neglecting his research and all this nonsense, and then sacrifices her life. It's just on and on. I don't want to get more into the movie. But he has a mentor, played very, very nicely by Pahadi Sanyal. And Simi is the mentor's daughter. And through all kinds of convoluted plot changes, he ends up marrying Simi. Simi is always in love with him and all of that. So sort of early on in the movie, they have the scene where he returns from abroad and Simi is so happy to see him and there's this big welcome party kind of a thing for him. And she sings the song at the piano. Naushad Saab's music with Majroo Saab's lyrics for the movie, music was very good. And there's an interesting story that apparently Naushad Saab refused to do this movie because he listened to the original from the Tamil version by M.S. Vishwanathan, and he felt that it was such a good job that he didn't want to, kind of encroach, I guess. And then Vishwanathan sir went to him personally and requested him to do the movie, and Naushad Saab accepted. Lata ji has sung this song, Ye kaun aaya roshan ho gayi mehfil kiske naam se.
ये कौन आया रोशन हो गई महफिल किसके नाम से ये कौन आया रोशन हो गई महफिल किसके नाम से मेरे घर में जैसे सूरज निकला है शाम से ये कौन आया
That's it for today, folks. Maybe I'll come back with another piano songs episode with maybe duets this time. I don't know, we'll see. But I will be back in 2 weeks, and until then, remember, music is food for the soul. Keep listening.